We're here with head coach Mike Heimerman as I look forward to the LSU Alumni Gold this weekend on Saturday. For first, you mentioned that it was really windy out this past meet. You've dealt with the rain, the wind. You've dealt basically all conditions you could possibly ask for. Does that do you think that kind of helped you moving forward, knowing that you've battled so many types of elements?
It does, because the kids are able to compete in anything, and they will compete in anything. But we're trying to focus on getting some regional qualifying marks and some really good marks for conference, but mostly regional qualifying marks. And the wins that we had last week at Baylor just did not, or they weren't conducive for running fast in the 2 or the 4. Because, the winds were over 4 miles an hour, so that means that it was gusting. On the home stretch for the 400 and then the 200, you ate it for the first 100 to 125 meters. You were eating the wind, and then since it was kind of a cross tailwind, it said it was a tailwind, but it was more of a crosswind. It really didn't benefit him that much. But so the wind, I'd rather have a little breeze like today here, or like what we had at the NSU Leon Johnson Invitational. But we don't have too many days where it's just nice days. It's Mother Nature loves playing nasty tricks on us track and field people.
And then going to LSU, the Tigers generally bring some really quality competition there. It's got to be nice for you guys, for your teams to play against some of the best.
Yeah, LSU is going to be there. Florida State's going to be there. There's a couple other schools that are top notch. That's going to be fun to go out there and compete against. LSU set the entry standards pretty high at this meet, or pretty low, however you want to look at it. Where most of our team made it in. We had a few kids that we thought should have made it in that didn't, but it's their meet, so their rules, they get to do what they want. But for the ones competing, it'll be a good measuring stick, because they'll go against some really, really good talent.
Yeah, I'll talk about a couple of freshmen here. First, William Ashe has been super impressive as a freshman. Not only has he done well on the 400 on his own, but how impressive is it to see him not only be on the 4x4, but also run anchor?
Well, for a freshman to run anchor, that shows that Coach Pennington's got a lot of faith in him, and which I do too. After watching Will run a few times, and how much Coach Adam brags about him, which is he deserves it all. It's impressive. He's got a tank, and he's got a want to and will to do really, really good. It's fun because he's kept or held off or ran down some of the fastest guys in our conference or around the region. So it's pretty impressive. He's got a bright future ahead of him, because he's only been running, this is like year 2, maybe 2.5 years. He really only ran like a year in high school. So he's just barely scratching the surface. He's a super talented young man.
Yeah, and you've mentioned quite a bit in the past about someone you work closely with, Raya Dates. She does well. She does well in both the javelin and the shot. Or she does well.
You got it right.
Javelin. I did get it right. Javelin and shot. She's, I think, ranked 6th in both events going into this weekend. That's got to be give you a lot of confidence. She could possibly not only compete, but also earn points for you guys in the conference.
Yeah, she was a runner-up indoor, throwing a big PR, which she's got the throws in her. She's just got to allow them to happen, and she's got to work on some things mentally. Physically, she's come a long ways, and mentally, she's got to just relax and do some things at the right time. And she had a warm-up throw at Baylor last week that was massive. She just got to do it when it comes time to pull in a tape measure. So that's where I said the mental and the composure has got to come in hand, and that's something she's working on. But like we were saying, she's a freshman. She's a tremendous talent. She's hard on herself, and I'm actually really, really hard on her too. Probably more so because she's around so many juniors and seniors. I do have some freshmen, mostly javelin throwers, but in the shot discus side, almost everybody's a junior or senior. I do have a couple sophomores, but a lot of upperclassmen. So her as a freshman over there, she gets the run into some things, because I talk to her like I do most of the upperclassmen that have been around for a while, that I assume can take it. And she does. She does a really, really good job. But I do it all because, one, I love Raya, and she's a phenomenal young lady, and she's going to be a tremendous athlete for us. She's already done so in her short career here, but she's going to have a bright future here also.
And finally, what do you expect from this meet at LSU?
Well, hopefully good weather. We'll go down and compete very, very hard and very well, and a couple performances. I think we're going to have some kids that do very, very well, and hopefully we go down there, do that, and come back as healthy as we are going down, and get ready for the next one.
Yeah, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.